Canadian Bulldog here for Wrestling Merchandise and Memories. That's merchandiseandmemories.com. And welcome to another edition of Bulldog's Unboxings. And this week, we've got a very special figure to unbox. It is the AEW Unrivaled Supreme Collection figure of Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Now, this is for the first series of Supreme figures. And a while back, I did open the Cody Rhodes figure on this very channel. Loved it. But I saw Dr. Britt Baker first on the shelves in I believe at Toys R Us here in Canada. And I was not sold. I mean, it's a great figure, don't get me wrong. But you have, for the price point, you have to be a really, really big fan of the performer, I think. And I'm okay with Dr. Britt Baker. I'm not as big a fan. But finally, the price did come down a little bit, and I bought the Bullet because I just thought this is really a good figure. There's a lot here. And I just want to point out, as I did with the Cody one, this is the French packaging, 13 pieces, PSs. And then, I thought there was something on the back as well. There may be, there's some French there, but not super important. This is from Dynamite Grand Slam in Queens, New York, in September 22nd, 2021. And we're just gonna, as much as I love the packaging here and how it all comes together, I'm gonna open it up and we'll see the different components we've got here. So as we just take Dr. Baker out of her packaging here, I think I may have messed up the hand in pulling her out of the plastic, but yeah, I really messed up the hand. She's like backwards. There we go. That's a bit better. Just to show you what's here, so you've got the AEW Women's Championship. The attire she has, sort of white and gold. A little bit of color on the boots here. She's got sort of a wristband on one hand, and just a very straightforward head scan. It's fine. I mean, if this was the figure itself, this is all that came with, I certainly wouldn't be able to justify the price point on it. But as we know, there are a lot of other goodies. So we'll take a look at the different little closets of figure packaging we've got here. So this is the first one. And let's just take this out one by one. So the first thing you notice is there is this, very angry, straight ahead glare face, which is really cool. Hair is pretty much the same as the figure that it comes packaged with. And then you've got a smile. And I tend to like this one the best, but we're going to try all of them on. And I will hope that I do not rip Britt's neck off from her head, as I've had happen before, as seen in the Anna J incident of 2022. So we're going to start with the straight ahead head, and that's okay. It's not bad. And then let's try the smiling head scan. If I can snap it on, there we go. That, to me, that's a lot better. Just adds a bit of personality to the figure, and it's to me the most faithful of the three head scans. I look at this and I think this is Dr. Britt Baker. You've also got her merch shirt, her Britsburg shirt, which is a cool item to have. I may try that on in a bit. You've got a pair of fisted hands for punching. Here's the other one here. And then, if you're so inclined, you can do the DMD hands. There's the gloved hand, and then I just showed you the non-gloved hand. And sorry, there is one thing I missed here in the first package, the AEW microphone, which a few figures have had at this point. And then we're going to move on to the second locker, and this is where things get a little more fun. So let's say you don't want to have a wrestling match with Britt, but you do want to have a promo segment or something like that. That is easy enough to switch around here. So let's remove her arms for a moment. You got our arms removed here. We're going to put new arms on here. These are, lost her head, but that's okay. We'll put it back on in a minute. You can see these jacketed arms, but there's no jacket on her. So what are we going to do here? Well, it turns out we've got a jacketed vest, so we'll put that on. Maybe I should have done that before I put the arms on, but live and learn. So what you're left with is a pretty cool jacket with the DMD logo on the back here. It's coming together really nicely. I will put her head back on. Now you could have her walk around just like this, or we could take it to the next level. Let's twist off the waist now. And let's replace it with this decidedly more appropriate pair of pants with this outfit. So now you've got a completely different look. And I like this a lot. I just, there's something about this and just the difference between sort of a typical wrestler outfit and this. To me, this is head and shoulders above what we got with the initial Britt Baker, where you have that, they have a jacket with her that it's like either you leave it on or you take it completely off, and it's a little more, I don't know, rigid, I guess. But this is a fantastic figure. This really is worthy of the Supreme moniker. Of course, you can still, as I mentioned before, you can put the shirt on here. You can have her cutting a promo. You can have her holding the championship. There's just a lot of ways to go with this. So in hindsight, I'm glad I did pick this one up. I'm glad I waited until the price came down just a little bit. But this is a cool figure to have. And with the arms and the hands and the pants and the extra heads and the extra shirt, you've got a lot of possibilities if you want to have Dr. Baker ready for different looks throughout her run in your either your figure federation or just posing her with your other figures. So I'm giving this one very, very high marks. And for Bulldog's Unboxings, I'm Canadian Bulldog. We'll see you next time.